my dear friends. Welcome to Elena's Barre, low impact full body workouts. My name is Elena. I'm a fitness instructor. I teach various genres, so you can check out all of the classes here at Elena's Barre. I'm so excited to welcome you here to my YouTube channel. I hope you subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, guys, thank you so much for your kind support. I highly appreciate you. Today, I decided to create a video about safety precautions in fitness and common injuries, how you can prevent common injuries from happening. And I was inspired by some of the instructors that I've been following on social media, and even some instructors, you'll be surprised, guys. They don't know how to safely teach fitness. They are just showing off on social media so that they get more clout, and they don't know how to teach planks safely. They are just out there because it's a relatively easy field to get into, and a lot of them don't even go through the anatomy course. So they just click so that they pass, they get their certification, but do they have any idea how the biomechanics and how the body works, or is it just, the certificate that they got? And unfortunately, it's the case for a lot of people. So today I'm going to tell you a few things how you can protect yourself and detect a good instructor, a safe instructor from a not so safe instructor. And also you can apply these principles that you're going to learn from this video in your day-to-day activities and in your future fitness practice. Okay, so let's dive in. We are going to talk about the neutral spine. A neutral spine is essential. It doesn't matter which form of exercise you're practicing. I like to refer people to Pilates because it's the base, and it really helps you to connect your body, mind, and find the neutral spine and engage their appropriate abdominal muscles to protect your back. And our spine has 4 curves. So today we are going to talk about the 2 curves in particular. It's going to be the kyphotic curve, the upper back, and it's going to be the lordotic curve, the lower back. And whenever you are laying down, for example, and doing the abdominal exercise, and it doesn't matter what kind of exercises you're doing here, you can tap the legs, you can go a bicycle, you can go out to the side and in. Maintaining the neutral spine is essential so that you're preserving the natural curves of your spine. And it doesn't necessarily mean imprinting the back into the floor. You can start that way, but then as you build more strength and endurance in your abdominal muscles, you want to keep your neutral spine, preserving the natural curves of your spine, okay? So it doesn't necessarily mean that your lower back has to touch the floor, but, it doesn't arch. So if you feel this disconnection of the lordotic curve and accentuating it, you're doing it wrong. So you have to really press with the abdominals down into the spine and see where it leads you, okay? So holding neutral spine while you are working on the lower abdominals is essential, okay? Then crunches are not recommended for people with herniated discs, and I honestly don't see any value in crunches. They don't really do much of anything. There are so many other exercises that you can do instead of that. Then when you are sitting, guys, I want you to pay attention to your posture. So lengthen your spine through the crown of the head, roll your shoulders to the back, engage in the abdominals. The chest is lifted, shoulders down, ribcage is in, lace yourself up in the corset, okay? This will help you to open up your chest, to open up your lungs so that you can send more oxygen into the rest of the body, versus this position when you're slouched forward in front of the computer, you're compressing your heart, which is not good. You're compressing your lung capacity, and you're also compressing your digestive organs, which can affect your digestive system functioning, okay? When you are in a tabletop, the same principles, guys. You can always use yoga blocks under your wrist if you have any wrist issues, okay? Remember that. Hands go right under your shoulders, knees go right under your hips, okay? So whenever we are doing these leg lifts or arabesque battements, you are keeping your weight equally distributing between the 2 legs. Abdominals are engaged. Elongate your spine, elongate your neck. So you're not opening the hip and then closing. opening the hip and then closing. You'll be surprised how many instructors teach that way, okay? And it's not a safe way to do because it puts a lot of pressure on the standing leg, okay? The one that is standing and supporting. So instead, reduce the range of motion. The point of this exercise is not to lift the leg as far as you can, is to actually engage the abdominals and see where you are, okay? Keeping neutral spine. Then when you are standing, the same principles. We are going to do the Arabesk Batman, which is a very common movement in barre classes or in ballet. So coming into the first position from the sixth position, squeezing the buttocks, okay, squeezing the inner thighs. Good. Engaging the external rotators. Open your toes to a comfortable V shape, okay? Here, take a breath, and with exhale, lean forward into your tabletop, okay? Tabletop position here. So extend one leg to the back, and let's go up and down, up and down. Again, don't do this like rolling into the hip and opening the other hip. So try to keep your hips as squared as you can. There will be a little bit of external rotation of the walking leg. The standing leg is straight in the direction of the big toe with the knee. Okay, the knee is in line with the ankle, and then you try to separate yourself from the chair or from the bar. Engage in the abdominals, so you are not arching your back. If you need to modify, you can come into the almost upright position here with the forearms and do the same. Okay, this will reduce the range of motion, but it will be safer for your lower back if you happen to have weak abdominals that are being released. So I don't want you to do this, okay? The point here of this exercise is not to lift your leg higher. The point is to engage the abdominals and keep neutral spine and work on the glutes while you're lifting the leg to your best ability without compromising your posture, okay? Then, a very important point about the knees. They're always straight in the direction of the big toes and they stay in line with the ankles, okay? In most cases, there are certain exercises, for example here, where knees go slightly beyond the toes, okay? But the tailbone looks straight down, like in our Denny's on Denny point here, okay? When you are standing, watch your posture. How do you stand? Are you slouching forward? Are you arching your back? A lot of people have this tendency of releasing the abdominals. This speaks for the weak abdominal muscles, and they put a lot of load on the lower back, okay? And then especially if they lift something like that with the released abdominals and unprotected lower back, they can seriously injure their back, okay? So I want you to pay attention and bring the neutral spine in, so you gently either tuck your pelvis and draw your tailbone down into the floor, engaging the lower abdominals, rib cages in, chest is lifted, shoulders down, okay? This is the neutral spine, and try to walk in this position, okay? So that you are preserving this posture that you're working forward in the class, in your daily life as well, okay? Then, the location of the knees, where should it be when we are doing pliés, for example? The knees go right above your ankles, okay? This is the safest position for you to be because, as you can see, patella doesn't have a lot of muscles. All we can do is develop the quads above the knee and develop the shins and work on our calf muscles to support the knee joint, okay? So whenever you're doing squats, same principle applies. Knees are in line with the ankles. You're sinking in deeper into your hips, engaging the abdominals, okay? Shoulders down. Keep your knees in line with the ankles. You can even flow into your toes to make sure you are in the proper alignment, okay? You can go a little wider. You can go a little narrow. The position of the knee doesn't change, okay? And finally, but not least, guys, the toes. Remember, The knees are always straight in the direction of the big toes, okay? And now we are going to talk about the ankles. So when you are on your demi point, for example, you are going into your elenasbarre, right, in ballet. I don't want you to roll out your ankles like this. It's not safe. You can really hurt your ankles, hurt your feet, okay, and your knees as well. So try to keep the weight towards the big toe in, okay? You're kind of squeezing, you're engaging the inner thighs, you're bringing everything in. If you are shaking when you are here, for example, in a demi plie on a demi point, you're shaking and not in the knees. If you're shaking here in the quads, that's okay, you're building the muscle there. But if the shake happens at the ankle, it means that your ankles are not strong enough to bear that weight, okay? So what you do, if you want to keep working with that, you place the yoga block under your heels, okay? And then tailbone goes straight down. Watch your posture again, okay? What happens a lot, I see this. This is not a squat. This is a plie, straight spine. So another tip would be try to go along the wall with a straight spine. Tailbone looks straight down, okay? And then you can try to use the small Pilates ball under your heels as well. See how this feels, how this works for you, okay? So, and try to balance, not relying too much on the ball. See what happens, okay? When you are in the first position in ballet, same principle applies. So you are from the sixth position, you squeeze your buttocks, right? You engage your external rotators, open your legs in a comfortable V shape. And here you come, for example, on your tippy toes. Good. And what happens a lot, I see students go this out. You see how the ankles turned out. It's best to see it here versus here. So try to keep your heels in right under the tailbone, okay? That's the safest position. That's pretty much it, guys. We are going to make more videos with Melody about specific body parts, how they relate to one another, and how you can help yourself not to injure yourself. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe, and remember to reach out to us if you have any questions about posture, alignment, and if you'd like to share with us your fitness experience and your fitness journey. We are looking forward to hearing from you and seeing you in the upcoming workouts. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.